You're standing on a sidewalk during rush hour. Thousands of people all around you. Phones out, heads down, AirPods in, and you feel invisible. Now, in a world where cities are more crowded than ever, something strange has happened. We're lonelier than ever before. The cafe is full, the train is packed, you live 20 feet away from your neighbors, but still, no eye contact, no spontaneous laughter, no sense of belonging. Why? This isn't just a cultural shift. It's not just smartphones, and it's not your imagination. This loneliness has been designed into the very fabric of our cities, with benches that push us away, streets that divide us, and buildings that wall us off. This is the hidden role of urban design in modern isolation.
Before we dive in, please quickly hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support makes a difference, allowing us to keep bringing you fresh, exciting content. Plus, it helps our community grow. Thanks for being part of it.
Walk through any modern downtown and you'll see it. Benches divided by harsh metal bars, concrete ledges sloped at odd angles, spikes embedded into ledges, flower beds, and flat surfaces, all signs silently shouting, "Don't get comfortable. Don't stay here. Don't gather." This is hostile architecture, also known as defensive design. While often aimed at discouraging unhoused people from sleeping, its effects ripple far wider. It punishes rest, it criminalizes stillness, it discourages community. As urbanist and architect Kate Wagner notes, hostile architecture doesn't just target the vulnerable, it trains everyone to feel unwelcome in public space. When spaces punish people for being human, people retreat. They rush through, keep headphones in, avoid contact, and slowly, public space ceases to be public. It becomes purely transactional. We lose the park bench that sparked conversation. We lose the pause that allowed strangers to speak. We lose the space where connection once quietly bloomed. Now look at the streets. Wide, fast, loud, designed like highways, lined with parking lots, fronted by garages instead of porches. This didn't happen by accident. In the mid-20th century, cities, especially in the US, were redesigned for cars, not people. Roads were widened, zoning laws were passed to separate residential, commercial, and industrial zones. Walkability was dismissed. Sidewalks shrank. Trees were cut down for visibility and space. The result? You live in one place, work in another, shop somewhere else, and drive between all three alone. The car became a metal cocoon. The city, a corridor of motion. Urbanist Jan Gehl puts it simply. When you design a city for cars, you get traffic. When you design for people, you get community. A 2020 MIT study found walkable neighborhoods produce significantly more daily social interactions, more trust, and lower rates of reported loneliness. When people walk, they see each other, and sometimes they even speak. But when public life is paved over, connection disappears under the wheels. Now look up. Apartments stacked 40 stories high, hundreds of families, dozens of windows, no open curtains, no sounds, no signs of life. Welcome to vertical living. Modern towers isolate by design. Keycard elevators, private balconies, interior hallways with no windows, no stoops, no courtyards, no porches, no places to linger between home and out there. In the words of sociologist Ray Oldenburg, what we've lost is the third place. Not home, not work, but the social glue in between. Cafes, bookstores, barbershops, basketball courts, libraries, stoops, and when those spaces vanish, so does the chance for casual belonging. One Toronto high-rise resident described it bluntly, "I've lived here 5 years and I know more about my building from the delivery app than from the people who live in it." Even suburban homes suffer this loss. Front porches have become garage doors, lawns are fenced, streets are wide and empty. The barbecue and the block party? Rare exceptions. Without shared in-between space, we become neighbors in address only. It didn't have to be this way, and in fact, it wasn't always this way. Visit any traditional neighborhood in Fez, Morocco, and you'll find interconnected courtyard homes, families living around shared gardens, cooking together, hearing each other's laughter across tiled walls. In Yoruba compounds in Nigeria, multiple generations live in proximity around a central courtyard, community embedded into the floor plan. In Sihiwan homes in Beijing, shared courtyards create communal rhythm. You can't live here without seeing, hearing, and greeting those around you. These are not modernist visions. They are ancient, pre-industrial forms of design, rooted in warmth, proximity, reciprocity. In contrast, 20th century Western urbanism prized efficiency over empathy. Modernists like Le Corbusier imagined cities as machines for living. Zoning laws created single-use silos. Public housing often removed street-level human interaction altogether. Even urban renewal in the US systematically erased Black and immigrant communities in the name of progress, clearing blighted neighborhoods for freeways and high-rises. What was destroyed wasn't just buildings, it was belonging. Here's what the science says. Living in dense, disconnected environments increases cortisol, our stress hormone. Overstimulating spaces, traffic, noise, harsh lighting, can induce withdrawal behaviors. A 2015 study in the Journal of Urban Health found that access to soft-edge spaces, parks, tree-lined streets, small plazas, decreased feelings of isolation by 20 to 30%. In short, space affects emotion. Urban loneliness isn't just a social condition, it's a neurological one, amplified by poorly designed environments. Psychologist Susan Pinker puts it best. Face-to-face contact releases a whole cascade of neurotransmitters that protect you now, in the present, and well into the future. Design that blocks that contact, whether with a spike, a hedge, or a 6-lane road, costs us something we can't always name, but always feel. In Barcelona, superblocks restrict cars to the outer ring and convert inner streets into open public spaces. Kids play, seniors chat, everyone lingers. In Copenhagen, benches face each other. Sidewalks are wide, trees are dense. Eye contact is built into the infrastructure. In Medellín, Colombia, libraries and gondolas were placed in previously marginalized neighborhoods, not just as amenities, but as invitations. Violence dropped, pride rose. In Tokyo, tiny alley bars seat 6 people. But that's the point. You have to talk. You can't not. And in Paris, zoning reforms are bringing back the 15-minute city, where everything you need is within a short walk or bike ride. These places ask, can people stay, not just pass through? Can this space belong to everyone, not just consumers? Does the design promote attention or avoidance? Connection isn't forced in these cities. It's possible, and that's enough. Is this really about benches and streets? Or is it deeper, about screen addiction, time poverty, work culture? Of course it's both. But design amplifies everything else. Phones didn't make cities isolating. They filled a vacuum left by the places we erased. When space invites presence, people show up. When space invites silence, people retreat. So yes, connection is a social issue, but it starts with a spatial invitation. Want more connection in your city? Ask these 5 design questions. Is this space free to use without a purchase? Does it allow people to sit, linger, and talk comfortably? Can children, elders, and teens all use it together? Does it support visibility and safety without surveillance? Does it invite surprise, creativity, or delight? Bonus, if you remove the cars, would the space still work? If not, maybe it wasn't designed for people after all. So let's imagine a block with no cars, streetlights warm, benches curved, a small fountain trickling, a shared kitchen in the corner of a housing complex, bookshelves in the plaza, kids drawing in chalk, teenagers playing music, an elder offering tea. You sit, you breathe, you speak. It's not nostalgia, it's just better design. Cities were meant to bring us together, but we paved over connection, privatized our porches, split our benches, and forgot the human scale. Now we feel it. In our bodies, in our minds, in our streets. But what was designed can be redesigned. We can bring back the plaza. We can face the benches toward each other again. We can plant trees, add steps, fund the third place. You don't need a degree to care, just a question. Who is this space for? So start small. Ask your city to stop hostile design. Demand benches that invite rest. Show up at a zoning meeting. Organize art in an empty lot. Talk to your neighbor. Because connection isn't just a feeling. It's a function of how we shape the world. And design, good design, can bring us back to each other. If this changed how you see your city, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone who needs to feel a little more seen in the place they live. Tell us in the comments, what's one design choice in your city that makes you feel more connected or more alone? Thanks for watching.